This next one we're going to call it the good, the bad, and the ugly, also known as Perrin, J, Mac, and Dave. So you decide who's who. Alright, so Perrin, J, Mac, and Dave are going to take questions about things that you guys need advice on, and they're going to give good, bad, and ugly answers, hence the name, the good, the bad, and the ugly, if you were struggling to put two and two together. There you go. And then they're going to rotate in the middle of the question. Yeah. So I don't know if I explained that very well, but so we need you guys to start yelling out answers.
What's the best way to get in shape?
Wow. All right. What's the best way to get in shape? Good. Please go.
All right. Well, that was a tough one to pick which question to do. We'll go to Barrett's question. All right. I'd say the best advice I can give you is two-syllable word known as annex. Go to the annex, get working, just do what, feels right. If it's challenging and it feels good, then it probably is good. And before you know it, you might start getting into good shape. And avoid fatty places.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of right, but I don't know if you would push yourself or challenge yourself at all. Go to the annex, 2 syllables, maybe twice a week. So you have time to do other things, because why would you want to get in shape, right?
My friends both touched on some very interesting ways to do it, but I would suggest finding maybe a nice big triangle or a rectangle and make sure it's large enough for you, and then just get in it, and then you
Always the optimist. I need another question.
How do you get a ring by spring?
How do you get a ring by spring?
Okay, I think the best way to get a ring by spring is to very slowly but surely become really good friends with somebody of the opposite sex, and then get to know them more and more, and then eventually date them. And do this over the course of like 6 months, but don't start till October. And then pray that they propose to you by spring.
All right, well, I got some different advice. If you want a ring by spring, mainly speaking to the ladies, the most important thing is that you need to let the guy know from the first time you meet him that you want to be engaged as soon as possible. So just drop hints. Do whatever it takes, and right after you meet him, befriend him, stalk him, and then post it and at him, do the little at thing, put his name in it, and say, I want to be engaged to blank. Really get the message out.
I feel like that wasn't enough. Here's my advice. You find a girl, time's running out. Every second, okay, is ticking away, and you need to get a ring on your finger. So, I'm suggesting kidnapping them and then force them into marrying you. Force the ring. That's it.
Alright, we got one more. Who got it? What do you do if your friend has constant gas? J-Man. No, like, I mean, you go first.
If my friend has constant gas, I would let them know. Because if I was passing gas, I would let them know that smells. Because if I were passing gas, I would want people to know. That way, if there's no lingering questions about who did it, I'm the one who did it. So, be upfront about it. Say, you farted.
I would like to, I mean, you gave a good answer, but I would kind of like to elaborate on that. Let them know they farted, but then also be there really fast with a jar.
to simply follow them around with a lighter because that's